are gods, we are kings. We march in faith cause we believe we can change the world to what it needs. Stand against our enemies cause we can. Yeah, can't nothing ever stop us. Take one and another will rise up. We'll endure until we reach the end. We are gods, we are kings, demanding change cause we believe we can.
Religion is a concept born from men for greed, for money, and to cause confusion for these people, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what it's built on. That's what all the nations, and that's why we in this predicament. First of all, give me that in Jude.
Do y'all preach away from the Bible where it say cast out demons and all that? Do y'all do that?
Demons. That's what we're doing, casting out different understanding, different ways that will make you go against the Most High. That's what a demon is, but you'll learn if you study it and if you applying what the Most High say. It's different levels. It ain't just something that's going to make you bell butt and be crawling up the wall and stuff.
Yeah,
a demon is something that's going to set you.
I see some stuff when I was a little kid. I seen angels and I never go back from what I seen as a little kid. I seen angels and I seen cast out demons. I seen a woman on the ground like a snake. I done seen a woman threw up on the ground and started moving. I seen all that with my own eyes.
All right, but a lot of our people, we want some type of sign, and we want to have some type. This is what I'm saying. We want some type of extravagant type of religion and deal and things. It's the same thing that our people had, the same concept. As soon as we left Egypt, they wanted to make them golden calves because our people need something deeper. God is simplicity. And it's easy to be interpreted, and it's easy to understand.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like I say, it's all about money. That's how all this really stuff is.
It's about the nations keeping us in confusion. Listen to this before you walk up. Listen to this right there. Come on.
Book of Jude, chapter 5 and verse 17.
It's about keeping us in confusion. The children of Israel, from not knowing they're the children of Israel and not being united. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't care if you call it religion, if you call it whatever. That's the understanding and the message behind this. The children of Israel in confusion. Read this.
And while they sin not before their God.
So now this is a nation inquiring about us. Read a little bit before. Come on.
And they cast forth before them the Canaanite, the Pharisite, the Jebusite, the Sycamite, and all the Jebusites, and they dwelt in the country many days.
So this is when we was taking over the land of Israel, when we came out of the wilderness. Come on.
And while they sinned not before their God,
when we kept God's commandment, come on,
they prospered.
We did what?
They prospered.
We prosper when we keep God's commandments. The Israelites, when we kept God's commandment, we prospered.
Because the God that hate iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he had appointed them,
so when we went against the commandments, come on,
they were destroyed.
We were what?
They were destroyed.
Come on.
In many battles, very sore.
Or we were beat down as a people. Listen.
And were led captive.
For what?
And were led captive.
We the only people been taken away from our land. Multiple times.
We actually ran the world. We did it to ourselves.
We ran the world.
Just like we built our castle and we tore it down.
Because we didn't keep God's commandment, because we wanted to go and learn from the other nations. We wanted to see how they serve God.
We built a castle up and then we tore it down ourselves.
But because we won't hearken to God. So that's what he said.
We done did it.
Listen to this.
Back then was much stronger than it is now. We built our own castle and we tore it down.
Because we didn't keep God's commandment, just like the Bible just said. Read.
And we're led captives into a land.
That's just like what you finna do now, brother. You know what you finna do? You finna go to work. But today is the Sabbath day. We're supposed to be having this day of work.
I know. But say for instance, we have people that been there to lead our folks and help us find another way to make money. Besides, some people have to have jobs. I hate working on Saturday. I hate working on Sunday, but I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it.
When you study, you can go and tell them, show them a document saying, I keep God's commandments, I'm an Israelite, and I'm supposed to keep the Sabbath day. And that's how Israel ways about this, but it takes our people humbling themselves and understanding what this Bible says. Before you leave, I'm going to give you the scripture down. Listen to this. Read.
And were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
So we were led captive to another land. Come on.
And the temple of their God were cast to the ground.
Because we were out of Jerusalem. Come on.
And their cities were taken by the enemy.
Come on.
But now they return to their God and are come up from the places where they were scattered.
So listen, after we keep God's commandment, we came up from the places where we've been scattered by slave ships or by being taken captive by the other nations. This man is going to warn this king what not to do with us. Come on.
And have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are sealed in the hill country, for it was desolate.
Come on.
Now therefore, my Lord and Governor,
so he finna warn them. He finna warn them and say this. Listen.
If there be any error in this people.
So if the 12 tribes of Israel in sin, if there's error against this people, read.
And they sin against their God.
And they in sin, which is breaking God's law. The churches say it ain't no law. That line. We gotta keep God's law.
That's right. Let us consider.
Let us what?
Let us consider.
Come on.
That this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So they know they can beat us in battle if we in sin. That's what Islam do. Teach us sin and go against the Most High. That's what Christianity do. Teach us sin and go against the Most High.
When it's going to stop for white people? They doing all the sin in the world. They do more sin than anybody.
It's not about them. It's about us. We are the children of Israel. We're God's children. God, just like you. You got sons. You got sons. You're not going to whoop the neighbor's kids. You're going to whoop your children.
That's right.
That's what the Bible say. Listen to this. Listen, you're doing a lot of this.
But see, I asked you the first question. I still remember the first question I asked you. Who was the first people to hit the earth?
Black people. That's right.
I said, if Esau was born first.
He wasn't. He was after there was already black people on the earth.
Oh, so
there was already black people.
So
he was the first Caucasian person from black people. He was the first Caucasian, the first red man from black people.
When the first person?
Adam and Eve. They were made from the dust of the ground. The deeper you go, the darker it gets in complexion. So all of their children were black people. But that's.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Did you answer?
We can't go on these different topics.
What part of Africa was they born?
Let me finish this topic because we're jumping from a million different topics.
I asked you a question when I asked you that.
No, it got to be done decently and in order.
Right, but you never answered the question.
We told you black people, but listen to this. So I'm gonna have to go and show you. I can't rush past that. Listen to this. So the nations know once we keep God's commandments, that if we're not keeping God's commandments, they can destroy us in battles. Read.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation,
there ain't no sin amongst us. Read.
Let my Lord now pass by.
Leave them folks alone. Read.
Let the Lord defend them.
Let God defend us, the children of Israel. Read.
And their God be for them. And we become a reproach before all the world.
Because we are the only people God deal with. Amos 3. And so God don't judge the other people because they are not his chosen people. They're not his children, his sons. He told Moses, Israel is my firstborn son. And so if they're not his children, then he's not going to deal with them. They the sons of the wicked. So they can be wicked. We can't be wicked. Listen to this.
The book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, God's chosen people.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Read.
You only have I known of the families of the earth.
What did God say?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Come on.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So God only deal with the children of Israel. So brother, if you serious, there's a flyer, there's a website on the back of it. We're supposed to be keeping God's commandments with Jesus Christ. First Kings. We're supposed to be keeping God's commandments.
This is what I'm trying to say. it should be a forum that you should hold if you want to educate people. You educate them about the Bible, but you knowing your history and telling them what they need to know in order to grab their attention. You're not doing it. You just can't just be yelling out the scripture, because not only just that, I understand it coming out the Bible. Listen, what I'm trying to say. As a person that can see from both sides of the equation. If somebody asks you, look, what's the real meaning of Blackfoot Indians? Could you tell me? Can you tell me the history of Blackfoot Indians?
I'm not sure. This is what I want you to say.
No, I'm just asking you a question.
And I'm going to answer your question. Indian, what do Indian mean? Indian means savage. God, we are not. Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I need you to understand.
Go ahead.
Indian just means savage. It ain't nothing special about us being called savage. God called us the children of Israel, the tribe of Gad. I'm Indian. I'm Native American. I'm Chickasaw Indian. We don't take honor. So that may be that's I don't want to say an ignorant question, but it's an irrelevant question. What we're teaching is God's commandment.
I understand. I just asked you a question.
I'm answering it. Brother, I'm answering. Don't get all emotional on me now.
I'm not getting emotional, man.
What I'm saying is that's an irrelevant question. It's not going to bring you substance.
All right, why you say emotional? It's just because I'm not asking you nothing out the Bible. I just asked you a question that's out the Bible. That's why it's irrelevant to you. What you got to understand is when, just like a professor, is when you're dealing with people, you must really grasp their attention to what you're listening. You just can't just sit up there and be like, oh, shit, what you said was irrelevant, because at the same time.
Listen to this right fast. Listen to this. Because you said, now this is not the only forum we use to educate our people. The sister, she just got the history. You come and I understand where you coming from, but she just got told she's the children of Israel. She had doubt of knowing who the children of Israel were in the first place. She got told a whole history lesson. And this, how many years has she went again? Listen, brother.
You think she's telling the truth like she don't know? Maybe she might just be standing up there trying to get information for you to tell her. She might be playing.
She didn't know. Our people that come by, they have not known they the children of Israel. This is a mighty thing we doing, even standing on the corner. But we in the prison system. We go to colleges. We host seminars at the church. There are many different ways where we bring forth the scripture. We do it in this form in the streets because God told us to cry loud and speak loudly so people can hear us. So, but we don't just come and shut people down. There's actual classes that we do inside the congregation where you can ask questions, you can have a dialogue back and forth. The reason I said that, but we do stray against stuff that's not going to bring any type of understanding. That is irrelevant. Some things are irrelevant to know, and it's just not profitable to know. We listen to this. Come on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud.
What does scripture say?
Cry aloud.
It says cry aloud. Come on.
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Meaning speaking loudly so people can hear it. Read.
And show my people.
And do what?
And show my people.
Show my people. Come on.
There.
Show my people. Teach my people. Explain to my people, the Israelites.
Read. Their transgression.
Their sins, what they're doing to break God's commandment, and while we still on the bottom of society. So by knowing something about some Blackfoot is ridiculous. We need to be knowing not to smoke crack. We need to be knowing not to jump from sister to sister. We need to be knowing not to be drunk all in public. We need to be knowing how to be fathers. We need to be knowing how to not go against God's commandment. We need to know how to not be tricked by revelation into thinking that we African Americans. Those are things that are relevant. Us knowing different trivial things about life is not going to bring us any closer to God. It's not going to bring us to unite. That's why we still walk around talking about why are we not united with the Muslims, brother? Because they don't have the same beliefs and they don't have no understanding. Those are things that we should be chewing the cud on.
You in the college, right?
Of course.
I know.
But we are educated by the word of God.
That's right. I can tell your methods of really attracting people. But I understand, bro, you're doing a good job.
No, this is what attracts the people. Listen to this. Read it again. Listen, God, listen to this. Come on.
The book of Isaiah.
And the things that they teach. Listen, brother, listen. But in the things they teach in the colleges, it's garbage.
That's right. I know.
The things they teach in the colleges are garbage.
That's right.
This is the best knowledge that you can ever have.
That's right.
Now they will see the true it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.